Oh my goodness, I've not been in front of the camera in a long time. Some people have been asking where we are, where I'm at, because, you know, E3 went by and no videos came out. Nothing's come out since like April. And so that's kind of what I want to address here, is what is going on with RPG, and really that's nothing. Honestly, for all intents and purposes, this is a farewell video to RPG, and I mean, it just kind of fizzled out, you know what I mean? Like, people have their own paths, and people have to go their own way. Like Sharice, she moved somewhere. I want to say Abilene. I don't know for sure because I'm a terrible friend. But she moved somewhere. She's gonna have a baby. She's enormous and she's gonna pop any minute now. Mojita, or Manuel, he's actually opening a restaurant, which is really exciting. If you're in the DFW area of Texas, actually it's more toward Hearst, I believe. He's gonna open they're working on opening a place called Grain and Dairy, which is like an artisan sandwich shop, which is really cool because nobody in this area is doing that. So I think it could pick up if they really put their hearts into it. They actually asked me to edit the Kickstarter video for it, so I will put that up somewhere just to kind of support him. Eventually I'll have that going on in a link to, you know, where you can support his restaurants. And I really hope to be, you know, more involved with that later on, because he talked about having a strong social presence and a strong presence on YouTube, so he would need someone to edit those videos. So I'm hoping that, you know, that follows through, and I can be a part of that. That's really exciting to me to, you know, to try and build something up with somebody. Obviously, that's why I started Rumble Pack Gaming. But like Chris, Scott, Shakalina, you know, Sharice, Emmanuel, I'm still really cool with everyone. It's not like we had a big falling out and we're fighting and hating each other. It's just, it kind of fizzled. And, you know, I wasn't really in a place in my life where I could be a leader and kind of, you know, make this thing grow. But it did teach me a lot about myself and, you know, my weaknesses and how to work with other people. But I do have plans to start a solo channel. So it would be like Tyrant something. I don't know what the name would be exactly yet. I don't have a logo yet, but I'll definitely put that up here. So if you're interested in anything I'm doing, you can follow along. But if you guys have any ideas of what you think I should call it, what I should incorporate in the logo, I'm down to hear whatever you guys come up with. I'm stoked to see that RPG is still getting subscribers somehow, you know, months after we've stopped putting out content. That's really cool, but I kind of felt bad, so I really wanted to address that in this video. So RPG, as a group, is going to stop, and then I'm going to start solo content. But the thing is, later on, you know, I still own all these assets and you know, the domain and the channel and all that stuff. So if anybody wanted to collab and jump back on with me, then we could bring RPG back, because it doesn't make much sense to have a game group with only one person making content. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to shift my thinking over into solo content, see what I can do, and then later, if somebody wanted to jump on, I still own RPG. We could always bring it back. So that's kind of convenient. Another more scary development in the life of Trey Quintero is that I kind of just quit my job last week. And by kind of, I mean I totally just left. And that wasn't to make YouTube videos. I don't have nearly the traffic to quit for YouTube. But it was kind of draining me as a person. I don't know if I can make this make sense to anyone, but have you guys ever been in such a negative environment that you don't feel like you know, when you get home, like you're taking out all that tension or anxiety or whatever on someone else? And like, that's kind of what I was feeling, and I didn't want to bring down Kristen with that. I didn't want to bring down my friends or family. I didn't feel like I was the person that I could be, just because I was dealing with a really bad environment and some negative people for about 2 years. November would have been my 2-year anniversary of this job, so I finally left, and I'm in the market for another job. If YouTube picked up out of nowhere, that would be freaking dope, but I'm not planning on it. I still, you know, like I said, I plan on doing content. I have an Arkham Knight video going on in my head that I would like to write out. I still have RNA, my dude Gabe. He had my back since day one, since RPG was just me in a desk. Literally, the desk was inside the closet of my parents' spare bedroom, and he has been writing music for me since that day. I remember being in that desk with that laptop, and it was just this dude's had my back for everything, and so naturally, being the amazing person that he is, he's still agreed to write for me. So I have all of that. I'm still going to give it 110%. Making videos is something that I love to do. I love to bring myself out in that. It's, you know, the one way that I feel like I can put my emotions and my character and my, you know, who I am into a medium that I'm able to share with somebody. And so that's really on me to make videos. So I don't plan on quitting. They might just be, you know, fewer and further between. So yeah, that's just kind of where we are. At the moment, RPG is on an indefinite hiatus, so rest in peace, Rumble Pack Gaming. You will be missed. Until next time, I'm sure you can still get the Rumble Pack Gaming shirts on Spreadshirt. I'm sure that account is still up for you to order those RNA shirts and RPG shirts. So if you want to show some love, you can still pick up one of those. In the meantime, if you want to get in contact with me for any reason, if you have any questions, suggestions, requests on content, jump on Twitter right now. That's the only thing I have locked down for the name. It's at Senor Tirano, which is just Mr. Tyrant in Spanish. That's probably what the channel is going to be, Mr. Tyrant. So hit me up. I'd love to talk with you guys. I'm trying to be more vocal on Twitter and just get to know people, man. So definitely hit me up. I've slowed down, but I've not stopped. I'm about to pick it back up. Maybe take it a little bit less seriously this time, have a little bit more fun with it, so, you know, I'm not stressed out all the time. But I really hope that I can bring, you know, some of the subs from RPG will help carry over into the news channel. I would love to see you guys there and put out whatever you want me to review or write or joke about or get drunk and play, whatever. I would love to do that. I really miss connecting with you guys. So I think that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter. Leave any comments down below. I still have all access to all RPG everything, so I can see all comments. And have an awesome day, you guys. I hope to see you, you know, carried over to my new channel.